You need to be grounded in music in the first place.
Okay.
Apart from going to learn the engineering, your musical acumen has to be on top. So at least have a diploma in music or something, first degree in music, so you understand the history, the culture, the settings. And then what is also going to push you is becoming a round performer, which school of performing that stands out.
Yes.
Because we teach you how to analyze a script. If you give me a script right now, immediately I read the first time, I've gotten the basic concept that, okay, this is set in 1945.
Okay.
So 1945, we're going to go back to 1945 in Ghana. What kind of music did we have? We were under the colonial rule.
Okay.
So you need to consider all this for the audience to sit and realize that I'm in 1945.
This has taken my memory back to I watched a video of Justin Bieber.
Great.
In the studio. It was a live performance, and you could tell that I think was it the saxophone or something?
Yeah, the saxophone was okay.
He the person was playing. I was like, no, it's too high because I want them to be in a calm mode.
Great.
And so he had to let him tone it down a bit and get it tuned with the melody and all that. So what he was doing was taking the place of a sound designer, right?
Okay, not necessarily. The other section now is more or less like his education in music, because when you are doing music, you learn all instruments.
Yes.
And what he is trying to say is part of the rudiments of music.
Okay.
Dynamism. He said play soft.
Yes.
So that, because you're playing too high, or in a range of the instrument, instead of playing maybe you're playing this is very high. So it's okay, no. If you play high, you are actually challenging the voices of maybe Justin Bieber.
Okay.
So play an octave lower, which will be maybe then he'll be singing so that you don't clash. Even though you are in the same tune, you don't clash.
Yes.
I think that is what it is. So it's all part of the training. Sound design, you need to be part of, the musical training.
Yeah.
And it takes you up there. You understand? There are good guys in the country now. They are doing marvelous. They have the SPA background. There's a gentleman out there who is doing very well.
I'll come to your recommendations, but do you think, considering the fact that we don't have most of these sound designers, as compared to the sound engineers, it has affected, one, our movies, and two, the music we produce out there, and three, talk about spoken words, because I know of late they add sound. Do you think it has an impact in the quality of these areas of entertainment?
For music, I would say no, because music is an art on its own.
Okay.
Immediately, you want to take that music as an art to affect other art forms. That is where the interpretation comes in.
Okay.
Because if an individual does his own song, it's his own song. It ends there. So we are enjoying the aesthetics of the music. Okay. But immediately, it moves from that level to want to be added to an image. Okay. That is where we begin to look at, are you sure you are synchronizing? Yeah. Are you sure the music syncs with the image? The image is a calabash. Why are you using
playing hip hop?
Thank you. You spoiled it. So now, with the question you asked me, with what I've just said, and you said, and you are playing hip hop, it answers the other art forms that we have that those designers are not there. Okay. And they have been in the system for a long time.
Is that the case? Can someone say that's the reason why when chiefs, let's say the Ashanti Kingdom, Adwa is for the Ashanti Kingdom.
Yeah.
So is that the reason why we don't really, music has evolved. Yeah. But Adwa is still the same. Yeah. Especially when there are kings and chiefs around, they play it the same way. Is it that when they add some elements, foreign elements to the way they play it, it would take the originality out of it, or it would not sell it as it's supposed to be?
Okay, so if I understand you clearly, there are some kind of music that we have that can't change. We can't change the form. Okay. We can add aesthetics to it. Okay. As in, you can use Adwa. We use Adwa in some of the songs that we have created and make it popular. Yeah. Either just as they are, or we take an element of Adwa in hip hop, and then it's there.
Yeah.
It tells us that there's an identity to it. But like Kete, if it is for the Ashanti king, you cannot add anything or leave anything because it's a language.
Okay.
And so the graceful dancer will communicate to its people that the chief is coming.
Yeah. And
so it has all that symbolic, movement. Yeah. You cannot add bass guitar to it.
Okay.
At that moment, we need it in its
raw form.
But as I sit here with you, there's something I want to look at.
Okay.
For educational purpose, I want to simulate the Adowa pattern with stringed instruments. Over here, when I do that, I want to use it for film.
Okay.
Where if I say the string instrument, I mean the string family.
Yeah.
From the violin, viola, the cello, guitar, double bass, the guitar. And I will assign all the Adowa patterns to this instrument. It's an experiment I'm about.
I think I can't actually wait for
that
one.
Yes.
I think this conversation will not just end here.
Thank you.
We are going to switch from the sound design and sound engineering conversation to his music, and then we get to know. But I promise you, we will definitely hit this Legon School of Performing Arts and then do a mini documentary or a full documentary about them since he's rightfully here. So after this, just keep watching on Base TV. We'll serve you those ones at the right time. Let's talk about your music.
Great.
What inspired you? I know, yes, you're in tune with the conversation we've had. It would even break my heart to hear you say, "Oh, I don't do music. I've never done music." What inspired you and how long have you been doing it?
Okay, I'll repeat this. The very first composition I did was 98.
Wow.
When my daddy died.
Okay.
My daddy, in his blessed memory, is called Frank Sam.
Okay.
He had a program at GPC. He worked at GPC.
Okay.
At the Arts and Culture.
Okay.
Tropical Magic. Okay. And so he died 98. And with all the dexterity that I had from him, he was a tenor saxophonist.
Okay.
I had to compose a song for the first time 98. This is how I say goodbye.
Okay.
And so from there, I used to play soccer. And I had a knee problem. So they said I couldn't play. I was with the Power FC. 98, we were in Premier. So I took my pen and went to Winneba to do enrichment in music. Nice. Then I moved on to do diploma. And then I shifted to Legon. To complete. So I have a diploma in general music and then first degree in theater management.
Wow.
And then my master's in theater arts. So I have since 2010 I've been composing songs for stage performances, team music, synoptic music. I do a lot of jingles, Heaven Mosquito Curvy, Heaven Black Jumbo Mosquito. That's my work.
Okay.
I've done a lot of jingles and stuff like that. And I've gotten into the opportunity to teach. So I realized that I'm a performer. I can't be a theorist. I can't just be in a classroom teaching. And I've done a lot. I started, this sound engineering thing 2006.
Wow.
As I finished school. And so I've been in the background during when Frank Ponza and the rest were in. I'll still also create, but the issue is the opportunity to get out there. But I realized that I'm very abreast with all genres of music. I do reggae a lot. I do Afrobeat. I do high life. Nice. So I realized that it is time for me to now come out with the good works that I've done, because people come to my office and like, what are you waiting for? It all started that we have to, begin pushing the agenda. So I'm right now just on the field striking to also be accepted.
So what's the new tune? And
so this one is Firebrand.
Okay.
It's a lover's rock. That's how I put it. And it's eulogizing, let me put the word virtuous woman.
Okay.
A woman that stands out in her dressing, like a proper slave queen. She dresses like a model, a motivator.
Like Akosieska Gold and
very
Majesty.
Yes. Divided, like the corporate level. And the corporate doesn't just end in the atmosphere and on outside, but when they are home, their husbands enjoy them, from head to toe. And it's like I have one. So I want to eulogize everybody. I want to encourage men to let their spouses know that they are firebrands. You understand? Any man that is enjoying your marriage, your wife is a firebrand.
Definitely.
That is
Definitely.
why I did that song.
Not too much conversations, not too much talk and all that. Let's check out his video. The video will talk more, and as usual, this is a work of art. So let's watch the video. When we come back, we'll get to know where we can get to enjoy the music and how to even reach him. Yes, in terms of you want him to come and play a gig for you or something like that, you can contact him and all that.
It's a burning fire, love. It's a burning fire, love. So oh my baby, I want you to know. And no peer pressure. We're gonna do it our way. And no challenge. If you say, I drop a say, I stand out of a song, sweet features, Say just a way human if you would mommy. That's why me one face broken. Asyan some asyan me humani mu yedu tina me peke wonte me pero bia ni me baku. And every day with you has been a brand new love. Oh yeah, firebrand, firebrand, firebrand. I want for you the firebrand, firebrand. Usubani dia mami tija. Udo you firebrand. Firebrand, firebrand. I want to be a firebrand, firebrand. Usubani dia mami tijai.
Okay, so just a piece of the firebrand music video. We would get into it and all that. How does our time is fast spent, yes, but how does one get to enjoy you? And as I said, we'll bring a part 2 of this conversation, an extended one. Okay, so Legon, keep up. We'll come there. How does one get to enjoy this? And
so it's on DistroKid. It's on all the
streaming platforms.
Yeah, the streaming platforms. Spotify and the rest. And then also I am on IG, Fantiman Jouju, Facebook, Fantiman Jouju, Twitter, Fantiman Jouju.
Why the name Fantiman Jouju?
Well, the issue is I'm a 400% Fanti.
400.
We are Ghana is like myriads of tribes. Amy, Papa on the side. 200% Fanti. On the man and Papa Fantiful.
Okay.
Mom on the side. The fourth, all the generations Fanti. It's Amy, baby alcohol.
Okay, I stuck the Fanti line.
Them that Mama so Mama Fantiful knows one freely great. It's Fantiman Jouju.
Okay.
It's Zina there. Charlie.
But Fantiman, this has been a very educative conversation. Although it's short, but definitely we'll have the extended one and we'll dive straight deeper into it. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so it has been an educative conversation with Fantiman Jouju. Go out there on social. This is good music. I'll say it in front of. It's not music for all. It's music for the people who understand it.
Listeners.
Yes.
So
go out there, listen to it, and have fun with it. Yes, I promise that we'll get a part 2 extended one with all the students at Legon and all that. So keep watching Home Base TV. But up next is social media trends. Yes, Akosieska Gold. Asante Mind this year Otunfo Nana Adepa Majesty. Minim ne account there. Yeah, no one can say the Bible account. And if we get an Agbeati, so we'll come your way with social media trends.
to tango. A time for what you cry, what you know. Because judge a life supersedes any other life. That's why we glitter. That's why the youth them see we epitome of love. Who do need da 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 da. A son.